This is the Muscle D Elite Selectorized Rotary Torso. I don't have enough good things to say about this, so we're going to get into it pretty quickly. First of all, this is the Rotary Torso machine that you've been waiting for. Why? Well, first of all, it gives you the full range of motion. So you can target your obliques, you can stretch your obliques, you can go side to side, you can isolate, and I'm going to show you how in a sec. First of all, we're able to lock in the position with the thigh pads and the foot plate. We can actually lock in the position so that we can isolate. So that's most important. Second, look at all these different handles. So these handles allow you to decide where you're going to start, where you're going to finish. We also have this beautiful pivot point to allow for that, which I'll show you in a second. And then we have a magnetic selectorized plate. So essentially you put it in and it locks it in. I don't want to get too ambitious for you, so there's that. And again, it's a wonderful machine. Once you step on, then you're going to decide, first of all, I would recommend to start out by scooting all the way forward. This actually, you want your arms to be mostly bent. That's the best ideal position, but as you want to experiment, you can actually go farther away. And be careful, because this machine can actually be very fun, like very playground fun, but I don't want you to have too much fun because we've got to stay safe, right? So to stay safe, scoot forward all the way, squeeze your stomach in, align your body, make sure your spine is aligned with your tailbone all the way up to your head, and then squeeze your inner thighs together, pull your stomach in, and then grab the central handles. So the first exercise I'm going to recommend is actually going side to side while holding your arms still, squeezing your elbows in, and just push side to side, passing through center. You'll notice quickly that it starts to target here on the obliques, as well as the central core. Good. Then we want to go one side at a time. So I'm going to hold here, and this is my neutral point. It's going to want to bounce past that. Don't let that happen. So I push to the side and squeeze back in. Push to the side and squeeze back in. We'll try the other side. Same thing, sitting nice and tall. Push to the side and squeeze back in, and push to the side and squeeze back in. And then we're ready to really increase the range of motion. So we just walk our hands one time to the right. So I'm already twisted, but again, I still want to start at the central position. So I'm looking forward, and then I squeeze my stomach, and then I pull all the way. And I'm actually going to push with my arm, but it's not really pushing with my arm. I'm actually using my core to squeeze away, and I'm going to pull back to the center. Same thing, push away. Try not to swing it. You want to have full control. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Same thing on this side. I'm going to walk my hands over. Make sure I get this other grip. Same thing. I'm going to start nice and central, sitting nice and tall. I'm going to push away, and back to the center. Another deep breath. Push away, back to the center. Good. And then my favorite, the full range of motion. And again, you can get more creative than this, but we'll leave it at this today. So I'm actually going to go from one side, push, and then moving all the way through to push, walk my hands, and push, walk my hands, and push. You can do any variation of the handles. Just make sure you're holding the handles the full time, because that's what gives you leverage. And that's it for the Rotary Torso Elite Muscle D machine.